What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Kdot Reacts, and we back with another video. Today, we reacting to Jewelry Expert Critiques more rapper chains. Know what I'm saying? I actually know and bought from this jeweler. His name is, his company name is Tracks NYC. I have bought my old girl some earrings from the, like, for Mother's Day, and them just came fast. Bitch was blinging. I wish I would have bought them for myself, you feel me? But shit, them bitches was nice. It was what it was. Was it white gold? No, I think it was gold. Gold earrings with SL 2 diamonds in it, H color, 10 karat gold. That bitch was fire, but that bitch was blinging, boy, blinging. But shout out to him for giving good, you know what I'm saying? Good quality jewelry. Feel me? Fucks with him.
And I'm back to talk about rapper chains and pendants.
Oh shit, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications.
Takeoff. This is Takeoff's super viral chain, the solar system chain. This is a work of art more than it is just a piece of jewelry.
That shit hard.
And you can see that because just
when I first saw that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? That boy got damn near every planet on that bitch. And then this big ass shit in the middle, oh my god. I wouldn't even wear all this shit blocking all this greatness.
At it is almost a galactic adventure. First and foremost, you have this beautiful three-dimensional pop with the jet stream coming out of the back of the space shuttle. It goes outside of that disc. That gives it a nice three-dimensional look. The disc itself is fully iced. It's got different levels, different dimensions, beautiful setting, beautiful enamel work on the YRN. So you could see that detail. It doesn't have to be iced there. Just because you have that enamel there, that gives it that pop, that gives it that life. Not everything has to be iced. You could see the star streaks right next to the space shuttle are also done with just gold because you want to give it that contrast. An added touch, those 2 stars on the side were probably added later to give it even a more pop because this was a masterpiece. The space shuttle is flying directly towards the sun at the center of the solar system. The sun is done beautifully. The setting, the curvature of the dome on the sun and the solar flares are something I personally really admire. To the right side, you've got the Earth. Again, the detail. You have the different coloring of enamel mixing in. So an artist had to mix in a light green, a dark green, and a brown to give it that Earth-like look. Done extremely well. On the other side, you have the moon. It's got its craters, it's got its look, it's got that cartoony look, but that goes well with the rest of the chain. Then you have the whole chain on a puffed up anchor link. Sometimes it's called a Gucci link.
Oh, see?
Stars all around it. You've got Saturn with different colors in the bands right there. You've got Mars on the top right side of the chain. Really something amazing. And if you take a look at the way the links are on the puffed up anchor link, it's got diamonds on the inside rim, on the outside. So all together, the full piece is something remarkable, something amazing. He definitely didn't have a limit when he was spending on this particular piece. There's not a lot of bad things you could say about it. It's a classic. It's something that if you see it in real life, it's going to really throw you back and make you double take. If someone wanted to make a chain like this, they better have $500,000 ready to spend on it because it's going to take a lot of time. It's got a lot of materials. It's got a lot of diamonds. It's not for someone with short pockets. You better be ready to spend on something like this because you're not just paying for diamonds and gold, you're paying for art. Young Thug. Young Thug has a whole entire jewelry store around his neck. The most expensive chain that he's wearing right there is definitely the tennis chain.
The smallest one.
Those tennis chains with those big pointers, those big carat weights per stone. Ultimately, it's those tennis chains that are going to stand the test of time. The baguette chains are beautiful. They're interesting. They're different links. They're different sizes. But price-wise, they do not compare to those tennis chains. The XO piece has nice dimension to it. It's done in rose gold with baguettes. I think it's a very nice piece. It's got a nice three-dimensional look. So that was done really well, but I think the yellow gold cross takes the cake. First and foremost, this is a trend-setting piece. That single row of diamonds in the center is a very nice touch. You got the pave set, or the flower set, as some people call it. All around, beautiful piece, beautiful dimensioning. I'm a really big fan of that one. takes the cake on all of his pieces that he's wearing there. So Gunna has a completely unique, ridiculous, modified Cuban because it's got snakes coming out in different directions, built right into the Cuban. Now, the Cuban is one thickness. It was cut, and those snake pieces were attached to it after. That could have been done a little bit better, but given the complexity of this piece, it's something that is remarkable in and of itself. Snakes are beautiful. The detail on their faces, the way they open up their mouths, again, something that they could have spent a little bit more time on. But to every rapper that might be watching this now, if you're getting your piece made, give the jeweler as much time as he needs. You're gonna get more detail, and you're gonna get a better quality piece if you're working with the right jeweler. The Gunna piece, on the other hand, is a standard drip piece, except the drips this time have pear-shaped diamonds in it. Or some people call them teardrop diamonds, but they're really pear-cut diamonds, and that's a beautiful touch with the blue diamond at the top. That blue diamond is a real deep blue. I really, really like it. You can't just get the standard layered piece or something like that. You gotta add that artistic touch. He did it with the snake Cuban. He did it with the Gunna piece. He did it with the teardrop drip. It's beautiful. Little Uzi Vert.
That ain't fucking Lil Uzi though. What the fuck?
Hola, soy María. Tengo 20.
Little Uzi Vert's got a lot and that artistic touch. He did it with the snake Cuban. He did it with the Gunna piece. He did it with the teardrop drip. It's beautiful. Little.
Do y'all see Lil Uzi? Alright then.
Little Uzi Vert's got a lot of unique pieces. He's got a completely unique flair for jewelry and unique flair for everything he's doing. He's a true artist, and that shows in that eye-catching cross piece that he's wearing. That cross piece takes the attention away from every other piece of jewelry that he's wearing. He's wearing it on a unique and interesting chain, but the piece in and of itself with the roses and the design is something that I think is immaculate, and I'm not the only one who thinks so, because that's something that went around when he released it, when it was released on the internet. That's something that got a lot of attention. It's got pink diamonds, it's got those petals and the roses, the setting on the inside, deeper inside those petals. Beautiful. The baby's got the Rich Youngin 4X piece.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. He got nice chains, but his pendants be too basic. Like, look at that. That's Meek Mill shit. And then he just got a big ass billboard in the front of his chest. I ain't hating, bro. Like, that shit costs and it's tough, but like with all the money he got, bro, he could have did some shit better. You feel me?
The style of the Dream Chasers piece that Meek Mill made super popular.
Look,
he's got a bunch of Cuban chains that have the elevated prong setting. It's a classic, fully iced Cubans and pendants. So when you want to ice out a Cuban, you could dig right into a plain Jane Cuban and dig in the holes and set the diamonds right in there. However, nowadays they're doing something called a prong setting, which basically adds the gold weight. You're putting a plate of gold on top so you don't have that gold loss. You're spending a little bit more money and you're getting a different look. Something like this. That's exactly what he has. There's the rectangular look like this, or you could have the rounded out look. That means that you're not digging holes in your Cuban, you're not losing weight, but it's really a matter of preference. This is the style today. It could change tomorrow, but he decided to go for the prong with the extra dimension and the extra gold weight. A-Boogie. A-Boogie has another viral piece, okay? The high bridge, the detailing, the dimensioning, the layering.
Damn, look at the bridge, the bridge that come right here. This shit, damn. And that bitch thick as fuck. Look at that. Damn, see, the baby could have did some shit like this, bro. This is hard.
But, right, the bridge that was put in there and how it pops out and pops in with the high at the top, that's the type of detail you want to see on a piece. You want to see that artistic sense done. The model maker working on that did the job correctly. The setter as well. The casing of the piece is beautiful. And when you have these big boy pieces, you want to have the Cuban attached to it. Right? You want to have it on both sides, so it's not just a bale and a piece. It's a whole set. That's what really makes these pieces something beautiful and unique. That's what I personally recommend. He's got a monster Cuban on there. That's something to talk about with those big stones. When you look at that and you see him in real life with that piece, the first thing you're going to be blown away by it. That's something that went viral, beautiful item, and you should be very, very proud of that. Little Baby has a monster Cuban chain collection. Those are big boy Cubans up there in the 800 grams a piece on the largest one in rose gold, white gold. One of them's got baguettes. He's got the real premier Cuban pieces there. They're really, really nice. The WP Baby is hanging off of one of them. The WP is the bail. That's a really cool, creative bail. Very thick, very three-dimensional, fully iced on the sides. The diamonds on the sides got more carats than most rappers have on the front of their pieces.
Damn.
So the most eye-catching piece Little Baby has to me is the...
Lil Baby must be paying this nigga a lot. God damn. Baby must be paying this nigga fucking $1,000,000. That nigga said he got more carats on his belt than most rappers have on the front of their piece.
WP Baby piece. It's a very, very thick piece. It has beautiful flower set diamonds on the side of it. Very, very thick. So that carat weight is very, very high. It's got a higher carat weight than most rappers and celebrities, what have you, have on the front of their pendant. So he's got that on the side. On the front of it, however, he has the channel set baguettes with the round cut stones as a trim. Blueface went viral with his blue diamond bandana piece.
But I ain't gonna lie about that. Like, this is one of the hardest pieces. Like, nobody got some shit like this. Is one of the hardest pieces. This shit is hard. Like, this shit is hard.
Guys put their money in the piece. They put in a lot of money, but it is an investment into marketing, because when they get out there and they show it to the world shows them a level of respect based on the piece that they got. So he definitely accomplished that particular task. The bandana has the details. It's got 3-dimensioned, the way it locks, the way it's put together. It's fitted to his neck perfectly. There's one thing as a professional jeweler that I think it's missing is black rhodium, which would make the blue pop out. The blue kind of gets lost in the white gold. And if you put black rhodium on it, it's gonna pop out a little bit more. Rhodium is a metal that covers white gold to give it that extra white finish, because gold is naturally yellow. And if you want it to be pristine white, you have to cover it. It also comes in black, and black rhodium, in contrast to blue diamonds, gives it an incredible pop that's highly recommended. But the beautiful thing about it, though, for Blueface, is that he could get that done whenever he wants. You could put the black rhodium finishing on it anytime with a variety of different jewelers, particularly the one that he bought the piece with. So he should really think about that, and he's gonna transform that piece. It's gonna go viral a second time. Blueface also got the Catch 'em Slippin' pendant in yellow gold, black enamel. It's actually, you could see the hinge on it, so it does pop open, that he could even set it on the table when he's done wearing it at night. Beautifully done, nice model, nice setting. It's hard to pay attention to it with the bandana, though. The bandana is really, really wilding out. Hopefully he makes that one little adjustment, and then he's gonna really be happy with the results. Young Dolph. So Young Dolph's got 2 dolphins, one with a crown. He's got the emoji piece, and he's got the PRE. So the dolphin at the bottom is missing some of the detail that you would want to have. The way the fins are done isn't exactly up to par with the rest of his jewelry. The emoji has the nice details. It's got the lettering on it. It's got the hat. It looks exactly like the emoji you find on your phone. The dolphin at the top's got the crown. It's got that 3-dimensional look. It's got some other details to it. You have the diamonds. You have the setting. You have the gold. But then you have the model. And you gotta do all 3 perfectly to get that perfect piece.
Hola, soy María, tengo 20.
Sway Lee has 2 baguette chains and 1 unique round cut chain. That round cut chain I really, really like. It's a unique chain. I haven't seen it before. It's something that I should keep my eye on because it's got the nice setting in it with different size round cut diamonds clustered in and set along the side. Those baguette chains, they look really, really beautiful. The baguette chain is white gold and yellow gold. Classic baguette piece, not too much different from what I'm holding right now. This is actually probably a slightly heavier one because it's got a solid back. Not all of them have that. However, with these baguette chains and the jewelers and the things that are going on, you might run into a little trouble. He's got a missing diamond there. That's not to the fault of his jeweler. That happens. That could happen to any jeweler at any point in time. Of course, the jeweler should fix it right away for free. It's not the end of the world, but that goes to show you that the chain could be or should be made a little bit tougher. and with a little bit larger prongs. But that happens because this is a new trend, it's a new style, and something might go wrong, but as long as you got the right jeweler that's gonna stand behind you, take care of you, treat you like a respected client, then you're good, you don't have a problem. Pearl chain with the swaley on it, who knows how long he's had that, because it's something really, really interesting. The sway letters are individual letters that can be worn as pendants individually. They're strung in on those pearls, and the way pearls are done, you knot them together so you're not gonna be able to remove them later. Very unique, very artistic. You've got your baguette chains, you've got whatever else you've got. You wanna do something artistic. You wanna use different materials. You wanna use those pink pearls. That sets you apart, that sets something, it could start a trend, it could do something completely different. That I admire. So here you've got a half man, half grizzly bear piece. I like it. It's very, very nice. The blood's dripping. Half the face is rose gold. The other half is white gold. So the assembly is there. The detail is there. Very nice. The ear is ripped off, chewed off, scarred. You got the details. They got the scar. That's something that sets him apart. So the artistic sense is there. Big ticket item, fully iced on the classic Cuban chains. Classic wrap piece. Something that's gonna get the attention that a rapper like him deserves. ASAP Ferg got a piece to commemorate his friend ASAP Yams, who passed away. He did an incredible chain on this one. I really like it. The way the flower setting is done in the back is something superior to what we've been looking at in a lot of instances, because the Lamborghini letters are sitting on top of that flower setting in a flush way. The details on that bull and everything that's going on in there is really, really nice for that Lamborghini logo that's kind of remixed in this chain. He's got it on a different style chain. It's not a diamond chain, but it's still a very immaculate piece, and you should be proud of it because it's done right. So Big Sean's got the Rolo chains, fully iced with tennis chains, 3 of them going around. Nice length, 16 inches, 18 inches, 20 inches. With the Don Life in enamel going around in a circle. Cool pieces, really nice, really trendy look, really slick look. He did a great job with that, especially with that yellow Jesus on the end. The satin finish on the face, the yellow diamonds, and the white gold crown, all right? The crown of thorns. So that was attached later. It was cast separately. And this is a Jesus piece that's classic, that he probably has been watching for a long time. He wanted it, he got it. If you're watching this and you're blowing up.
All right, y'all. Listen, if y'all like, comment, subscribe, and listen, also, if you want me to react to a video, send it to me on IG at bs.kdot, you feel me? But I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Yes, sir! Ski!